Alright, ooh, wobbly. There we go. Welcome back to Shaving with Fuzzy. I'm Fuzzy. Hi, y'all, on Saturday. And it's a work Saturday, so we're going to go in for 6 to 6 tonight. It's around 4 now. And I got up early today, and me and the sidekick went to Outback. I didn't get to go out yesterday for Valentine's Day because I was working a mid shift. Extra shift happens that way sometimes. Work is work, so every once in a while run a little short-handed, and the way it goes. So anyway, went out today and had a nice little steak, potato and some broccoli, and splurged and had not only the blooming onion for an appetizer, but had fried mushrooms. I'm a fan of the fried mushrooms. Yes, got a haircut. I did. I think last video I was talking about I was going to have to get a haircut. So here's what happened with that. But first, so Valentine's Day, today's the day after. But anyway, so we're going to use a rose scented soap called Love from a Soap Commander. And I've talked about Soap Commander before. It's a really nice soap. Going to use a boar brush. What is this? It's one that was given to me. Brad Sears. Really nice little brush. Really is. It's higher quality than I normally buy. So anyway, thanks to the folks that were, like to pass down stuff. But anyway, that's what the shave is going to be today. And for a razor, something I haven't used in a while. I have used this before. My little Black Beauty here. This razor is, some of you may remember, some of you may not. This is one that was actually in the house as I was growing up. We had this, and we had a Lady Gillette that I also still have. And I made sure I got these from the house. Nobody that I can remember ever used them other than me. This is what I started, kind of taught myself how to use at one time. It was around the house, and there were some blades and everything like that, and I used it a lot. When I was younger, of course, I also used the plastic cart garbage like everybody else, and but I did save that one and haven't used it. It's an adjustable, which is as we all know, as a marketing ploy. The only acceptable setting for an adjustable, of course, is wide open, and there it is. Now I realize the directions say that you put it on one number to start, and then you lower it down to another number and twist on the knob and change everything around, and that's just, idiotic. But personal opinion, but it is. Put it on a setting and use it. If you like a milder razor, set it milder. No such thing as a razor that's too aggressive, if you'll remember. It's just not. It's just like saying the car is too fast. Don't push the gas pedal as hard. Simple. That car got too much horsepower. I don't know, that's it. Don't push the gas pedal so hard. I mean, geez. Just kind of how it is, boys and girls. But anyway, back to the haircut story. So I've been whining because they were charging me $25 for a haircut. Buzzy ain't got a lot of hair left, and it's an easy cut. You just put the thing on and you buzz it off, and you take the scissors and you trim the top up a little bit, and then you straighten up the lines. I take care of the goatee. I don't ask them to do anything with the goatee. I do get them to trim the eyebrows because the eyebrows grow better than anything else, and the ears, and typical old guy stuff. But they were charging $25 for that. And then when I had first started getting a haircut there, I've lived over here, 11 years now. When I first started getting a haircut over there, they actually did a neck shave, and then it got to where I noticed that it really was a fake because they would buzz it off with the clippers. I don't even think they were putting a blade in the little straight razor anymore, the shavette type thing. And they're still charging a good bit. So anyway, I walked up there the other day, and I kept going to the shop because it's convenient, and I did like the haircut. Oh, this is just a day or so beard, by the way. There's nothing spectacular about it. I shaved the other day. I didn't shave last night. I worked, like I said, a fill-in shift, and there was a late shift in the back part of the property, so I didn't worry too much about it because it didn't look bad. But anyway, and so I kept going over there, and I walk up to the door, and they've got a note on the door saying that now it's $27. They went up $2 on the shave, on the haircut, and I said, no. I walked up, I opened the door and walked in, and I noticed, wait a minute, sign. I closed the door and I read the sign, and I waved at the people inside and back out to my expedition, and away I went. And I went over to a shop I had seen, and I walked in and was instantly transformed back to when I was a younger man going in some of the shops back home in Mississippi. It's an old style shop. They're charging $20 a haircut, which I still think is kind of, to me, I know people these days, well, fuddy, I pay this, I pay that. Oh, great, nice. But I still think that's too much. But I will pay 20, because I have been paying 25, but I ain't going to go where they keep raising the prices. And the last 2 times I went in, there was a young lady cut my hair. Did a really good job, but I can't pay all that. I can't talk myself into it. So anyway, found a new barber shop, got me a haircut, and went in. It was literally 10 minutes. It was a lady barber. The guy that owns the shop at the time was out to lunch, so I haven't met him yet. But it was a lady barber, a little bit older lady. And they use the clippers that's got the vacuum attached to it, so they don't have a whole lot of hair to sweep up. And in and out of the chair in like 10 minutes, little conversation, and I'm going about my business, and that's just great. They only take cash, which I didn't know when I went in, so they're used to folks not knowing that apparently. There's a little sports bar next door that's got an ATM, so you can just go next door. Well, you need to hold my driver's license or something. First time I've ever been in there. You don't know me from Sam. No. Just run next door. Come on back in. So I did. Really nice haircut. Really comfortable shop for me. I was sitting there waiting on the person ahead of me. And an older couple came in with a little male chihuahua. And he come in. Not on a leash or anything. Didn't particularly need it. And he was checking everybody out. And I'm a dog person, so that was fine with me. Well, that was a good time. And now I can go over there. I'd seen this barbershop for a while, and I've been meaning to get by, but going in a new barbershop can be uncomfortable. But like I said, when I walked into that one, I knew I was in a pretty good place. All right, well, let's get the across the grain going here. Oh, we're starting back on traffic season around here. LSU's baseball team is starting to play. So whether the game either fixing to start or just ending, we're going to have a little bit of traffic. Not as bad as football season, but it can still be cumbersome. And all the kids running around is still fun. We've got that open field in the back I've talked about before. They're keeping it cut up. And I'm working it light at night. If I'm here and I hear somebody back there cutting up, I'll go outside. But here lately I've been working a lot, and I hadn't been around when they were doing their thing. But they're keeping the field tore up back there. And what they don't realize, that just kind of hurts everybody, because eventually the owner is going to put the fence back up around it. We use that to walk dogs around here, so they're going to go mess that up if they ain't careful. Dang kids. But anyway, that's just what you get when you live out of college or university. But anyway, let's take a look at this here good shave. Now, I'm a single edge guy. Everybody knows that. But I can't say that two-sided thingies don't get the job done. But it's not as fun. And this one, like I said, there's a little nostalgia involved because it being one. Look at that. Ain't nothing wrong with that shave. There's a little nostalgia involved just because it being a razor that was around the house when I was growing up. I don't know who used it before me. I don't know. I don't remember ever seeing Pop use it. I don't remember ever asking him if he used it. Maybe I could ask and find out. I don't know. Speaking of which, hey, Miss Susie. Just a shout out over there. How are y'all? I did text with Pop the other day. Said he was doing all right. I heard he'd been down. But I'll give him another text tomorrow. All right, a little witch hazel there for our cleanup pass. and we'll get that done. Well, I still have not made it. I should be ashamed of myself, but everybody knows me knows it's pretty normal. I still have not got the promised lather catcher out. I promise I will. I'll get it out. I really will. But actually, I thought I had it sitting right here, the one that I was going to send, but I guess I moved it, which is not unusual. But anyway, look at that. Really nice shave coming out. Shout out to a couple of more people. Dave in Kentucky, hope you're doing well. Ordinary shaver over in Texas. Last I heard, he was doing well and living life and all that kind of good stuff. But look at that, I got my sideburns wonky. Let me fix that real quick. Remember, always look straight into the mirror when you're doing sideburns, because if you, Barbara once told me, if you're looking sideways, you're going to keep doing this number and you're going to keep walking them up. Before long, you got sideburns all the way up here. So anyway, that's much more gooder right there. So that's going to work. All right, hey, my alarm's going off. Let me push that button right there. Hey, it didn't mess up my filming any either. That's a good thing, other than it wobbling a little bit. But anyway, so my sister, before I get out of here, my sister sent me a package the other day. Now, if you don't have a sister like mine, it's okay to be a little jealous. That's fine. Because she's been doing so. She sent me this little coaster, and it's got one right there in the middle that says, "Feeling Wrenchy." She knows me so well. But she also crocheted a couple more Afghans. Now, the big Afghan's on the bed in there, and I didn't drag it all the way in here, but suffice to say, it's nice. Look at this throat she made me. Look at this. Ain't that pretty? And it's full length. Very nice. Goes on my chair. And like I said, if you don't have a sister that makes you that kind of stuff and sends it to you, you can be a little jealous. It's okay. But anyway, mine does. So there we go. Wanted to show that off a little bit. And everything will be fine. Well, it's going to be busy for a little while. Work is booked up the rest of the week. We do have some new people. If everybody remembers over the years me talking, it goes in cycles. You lose people and you're short-handed, and then you hire new people in, and for a little while there's plenty of people, and you turn back around and there's not. It's just the way it goes. So it's going to be busy for a little while. I noticed here recently the Ghost is really starting to show its age. That's my 2001 expedition. I'm still keeping it running, but it's really starting to show its age. So probably going to have to start looking around, find something else to drive. May even get a part-time job for a little while just to make a little extra money to throw at that. But anyway, so hopefully it won't be as long for the next video as it's been since this video. Oh, Aqua Velva, if you're wondering what I threw on. Nothing says love like rose soap and Aqua Velva. You know what I mean? All right. Well, that's what's going on with me. I'm going to finish getting ready for work, this, that, and the other. Hope y'all are having a good time. Hope you had a good Valentine's Day. It's going to be a stormy night here. It's warmed up outside. And this time of year, in this part of the world, if it warms up, that generally means there's a cold front fixing to come through, and then it cools down. There's a stormy period between the warm up and the cool down. But we can have all 4 seasons in the same week around here. And not going to be any icy stuff or anything like that, but it's going to cool back down. Go from being in the mid-70s in the daytime, it's going to go back down to being in the lower 40s at night. I kind of like that personally, but anyway, so that's what's going on. So anyway, stay dry, stay warm, stay cool, whatever you need, wherever you are. You never know what's going on around. But that's it. All right. Again, I promise I'm gonna get that razor out. I got it ready to go. I got a box for it. I just got to get it in the box and get it to the post office. I asked my sister how long that can take in this family. I don't know if it's just a family trait or what it is, but anyway, there we go. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, happy shaves to you.